Good evening, everyone. My name is Lucia Hu, and I am the Australian Multicultural Ambassador for the Mental Health Foundation Australia, and will be your MC this evening, along with my colleague, Richard Stockman.
Thanks, Lucia. Good evening, everyone. My name is Richard Stockman, and I am an Australian Multicultural Ambassador of the MHFA, and will be your MC this evening for this important event, Virtual Dinner for Mental Health.
Before we begin, on behalf of the Mental Health Foundation Australia and our chairperson, Mr. Vasan Srinivasan, I would like to welcome and thank each and every one of you for attending our virtual dinner for mental health event during National Mental Health Month 2020. We begin today's proceedings by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the numerous lands on which we meet today. The MHFA would like to pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging. National Mental Health Month is an initiative of the Mental Health Foundation Australia, MHFA, to advocate for and raise awareness of Australian mental health. It is an important time where the Australian community comes together to raise awareness that mental health matters. The MHFA's National Mental Health Month is unlike many other mental health awareness campaigns. It aims to bring all Australians together in a nationwide conversation about mental health, and we aim to maintain this conversation for an entire month and beyond. Through a series of various mental health related events. National Mental Health Month is a program that the Mental Health Foundation Australia is extremely proud of, and we extend to reach out to and educate as many Australians as possible to help reduce stigma and facilitate positive and non-judgmental discussions surrounding the important topic of mental health in Australia. With 1 in 5 Australians experiencing a mental health illness, it is time we give mental health its due attention, and that is exactly what the Mental Health Foundation Australia is wanting to achieve. Throughout this month, many events has been organised in each state and territory of Australia, aiming to attract and unite Australians of all ages and backgrounds to raise awareness of the need for better mental health for all.
And tonight's virtual dinner goes beyond our screens and meals tonight. The purpose of this dinner is to raise funds for the Mental Health Foundation Australia's National Mental Health Helpline. The Mental Health Foundation Australia currently runs a successful telephone helpline which deals with an average of 30 urgent need calls per day and over 1,000 urgent need calls per month. Due to its success and growing demand due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, the MHFA seeks to expand this service. It provides a general free of charge 9 to 5 mental health telephone helpline, which is staffed by appropriately trained mental health professionals and counsellors. The helpline offers a broad and anonymous mental health advisory service for all ages, stages and levels of mental distress or who need someone to talk to. Certainly this may suit people who feel marginalised from society, in this case marginalised young people, as only verbal communication occurs. Such cases may feel too restricted due to self-stigmatised and personal health reasons to seek help. Hence, due to the nature of this service, no face-to-face physical interaction is required. The helpline is staffed by mental health professionals, otherwise individuals with qualifications and appropriate training in accidental counselling. The counsellors operate this service would respond to callers in a way that is respectful and non-judgmental, especially when speaking with youth and marginalised young people. The benefit of having a mental health counsellor means that the helpline can be directive, offering helpful stages, advice and solutions to their concerns. Now, tonight's event is filled with excellent speakers, a virtual 5-course meal and auction items to raise funds for this great cause, which is so close to our heart.
Wow, so exciting to enjoy the virtual 5-course meal with you all. Stay tuned. I will now like to invite Mr. Vasan Srinivasan, Chairperson of the MHFA, to welcome you all Vasan Srinivasan is the first person of Indian origin to be appointed as member of the Australian Multicultural Council. Vasan is also on the board of the Mental Health Foundation of Australia, former member of the Victorian Government International Education Board. Vasan is the former president of the Federation of Indian Association of Victoria, the FIAV, 2009 to 2014. Vasan is the former member between 2011 and 2014 of the Victorian Government Ministerial Advisory Ethnic Business Council. Vasan Srinivasan was awarded the Meritorious Service Award for Excellence in Multicultural Affairs by the Victorian Government, former chair of Confederation of Indian Australian Association Incorporated, CIAA.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Mental Health Foundation Australia, I welcome you to the 27th event for National Mental Health Awareness Campaign, our virtual meal for mental health in partnership with Marley Spoon. I too wish to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the various lands on which we meet today. And I wish to pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. As we all know, cooking and food can bring many sense of happiness and community. Through this event, we aim to combine the joy of food and the importance of mental health. Today's event is specifically dedicated to raising funds for the Mental Health Foundation's National Helpline. Our helpline is general, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. mental health telephone helpline, which is staffed by trained individuals. As I make an Indian street food called Bhel Puri, I would like to talk to you, all of you, about our helpline. Our Mental Health Foundation helplines provides a broad and anonymous mental health advisory service specifically for those experiencing their first episode or early symptoms of mental illness as a result of newly found stress due to COVID-19 or other reasons. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we have also extended our helpline hours from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. in order to assist more individuals feeling the mental health impact of COVID-19. The helpline is available to those of all ages and stages of their mental health journey, including parents and carers of those suffering from a mental health issue. It provides a reassuring first point of contact for many and non-discriminatory referral service for others. The MHFA has the ambition to increase its capacity to meet the current increase of in demand and support services as Australians endure a time of increased tension and stress. This will represent an increased use of existing referral and information service. And this is why today's event is so important. I also highlight that the many telephone support services such as Helpline and Kids Helpline are unable to answer all calls to them due to lack of capacity. Our helpline will provide an opportunity to bridge this gap and provide an avenue to help address the large unmet need. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Mental Health Foundation Australia, I welcome you to the 27th event for National Mental Health Awareness.
Thank you, Vasan. Thank you very much, Vasan, for your great leadership to the whole community, but me personally too as well during this COVID time. You've been very strong in leadership and very supportive. I would now like to invite Mr. Jonas Tobias. And Jonas Tobias works as a communications manager for Marley Spoon, the meal kit delivery company which delivers pre-portioned ingredients and easy to follow recipes for people to cook at home. Working in a fast-paced and demanding industry, maintaining strong mental health practices is an important personal topic for Jonas. Thank you, Jonas, for sponsoring this major event to raise mental health awareness among the community. And thank you, Jonas, for your support.
No, that is not a problem. Thank you, Richard, and thank you for the introduction. And I also wanted to quickly thank Philisande, who works for the Mental Health Association team, for inviting me to take part in this and originally reaching out for allowing us to take part in such a great event for such a worthy cause. An enormous part of the reason that I wanted to get involved with this event and ensure that Marley Spoon could get involved is due to my own personal connection with food and mental health. I have had a somewhat strained relationship with food over my life, and due to that connection and throughout the years of being able to work on myself, learn, be adopting better mental health practices, I've been able to come to a point where I have a much better relationship with food, and I'm able to make better decisions, and I'm able to feel good about those decisions. One of the huge benefits for me personally that I find for working for a food company is a new appreciation and understanding of how our bodies interact with what we eat, and how what we eat essentially completely changes our brain chemistry. I've been working for Marley Spoon for about 2.5 years, and just last week I learned that you need to be ingesting 30 types of plant types throughout the week, including fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. So even after 2.5 years, I'm still learning about the wonders that food can do for our bodies. Eating a wide variety of food isn't just a suggestion, it's a requirement. Understanding, if you were to seriously look at the variety of plants that you're eating each week and consuming, you might be surprised at how often you're eating the same things and you're not getting that variety in your diet, which is part of the reason that I'm such a huge advocate for Marley Spoon. And now, without sounding too much like a sales pitch, Marley Spoon has been a life changer for me, not just professionally, but also personally. Each week, there are 27 new recipes, each approved by a nutritionist, and each week when your box arrives, it's full of fresh ingredients that all come pre-portioned. And usually when I say pre-portioned, my next leap would be into how it saves on food waste, which is good for your wallet and good for the planet. But it's also that pre-portioned food also helps keep your balance right in check. It's you're able to, we make sure that for all of the ingredients you're sent, the reason you're getting that much is to make sure that serving size is the size of an average Australian. So everything you're eating has been approved. It's been scientifically and nutritionally researched to make sure that what you're eating is healthy, not just in variety, but in the size of the amount of food that you're eating. The longer I work for Marley Spoon, the more I found that there are unseen benefits, which I like to call onion effects. It's layers. Every time you peel back a layer of that onion, you find out more reasons why something like this can benefit you. It's whether you sign up for a reason like you don't want to think about your meal planning each week, you'll find then that you are saving so much time by not going to the supermarket, not stressing over those meals, not making sure that everything is equally balanced. That is all done right for you. Plus you're curbing your food waste, which is good for the planet. So those onion effects are a huge part of what I love about working at Marley Spoon. Over the last 2 years, I get to read customer feedback, understand how our service can help affect their lives. Sorry, how they can affect their lives, even to an incredibly small degree. Sometimes we have people get in touch and say, it's changed my life, which is fantastic. And I always really appreciate everyone wants those emails to say that you've changed my life. But I also really enjoy those very, very small stories. Something around Marley Spoon has helped me. Sorry, talking for a long time. It's something where I need to feed a fussy family 7 nights a week. I need to go to the supermarket during a pandemic. I don't know what I want to cook each week. These are things that I stressed over personally each week, and I know how those small things can build up and really impact your mental health. Time to shop, what to cook, making sure it's healthy, getting balance, making sure that everybody in your household gets to eat something delicious and stress-free. All of those things have impacted me personally. So hearing all of the ways that people are able to find stress relief in just incredibly small ways, it might be that I know the meals that I'm serving my family this week are healthy. That's a huge stress relief for thousands of people around Australia. So being able to be a part of that and help support an organization that is not only helping in incredibly huge ways, but is helping affect the culture of mental health and how we look at mental health. And it's part of the reason that working with this organization has been such a privilege over the last few weeks, and getting to know what is happening and why it's happening, and kind of the explosion of need that we've seen over the last few months has been really rewarding to understand. So I wanted to once again thank you all so much for participating and contributing to such a great event and for such a worthy cause. Take care of each other tonight and each other moving forward, and enjoy your meals and your night. And thank you once again.
Oh, thank you so much, Jonas Tobias, for your support towards this year's National Mental Health Month Awareness Campaign. And just amazing. I've actually just signed up today, so yeah, I'm sure it's going to go really, really well. And I appreciate your talk just now. It's really greatly appreciated. As a thank you gesture, a small token of our appreciation will be posted out to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It is now time to join Christina Chia making the roast veggie with halloumi salad with Marley Spoon. Please enjoy.
Hi, Mental Health Foundation Australia is collaborating with Marley Spoons, a food delivery service. This is to raise mental health awareness and fundraise for our National Mental Health Month. Thank you so much in advance for your support. Your mental health matters. I am now unboxing the roast veggie and halloumi salad. So I got my salad here. Cauliflower, onions, capsicum, wow, sweet potatoes, too. And what's this? This is the smoky barbecue seasoning. And then I've got this side, freshly packed in a bubble wrap in a reusable ice pack here. They've got halloumi. They've got the chipotle adobo sauce to go with it, tortilla, and red pesto. Wow, yummy, yummy.
Thank you, Christina. It looks so delicious. I would now like to invite Ronnie Khan, CEO of Oz Harvest. Ronnie Khan AO is a social entrepreneur and founder of food rescue charity Oz Harvest. Ronnie is a passionate advocate and activist renowned for disrupting the food waste landscape in Australia. She appears regularly in national media, serves in an advisory capacity to government, and is sought after keynote speaker. Her mission is to fight food waste and feed hungry people, supported by some of the world's finest chefs. Ronnie is an official officer of the Order of Australia, AO, and was named Australian Local Hero of the Year. Her journey is the subject of a feature film, Food Fighter, and her memoir, A Repurposed Life, has recently been published. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcoming Ms. Ronnie Khan.
Harvest. And I'm delighted to share with you just a little bit about Oz Harvest, but also about the impact of the work. Hi, my name is Ronnie Khan, and I'm the founder and CEO of Oz Harvest. And I'm delighted to share with you just a little bit about Oz Harvest, but also about the impact of the work that we do and what it does to our mental health, to those that receive our food, to those that receive our services, and why it is so important and why it is so powerful. So I decided to start Oz Harvest 16 years ago. I was working in the hospitality industry, and I absolutely kept seeing good food going to waste. I was creating it. I was the cause of so much food going to waste. And initially, I didn't really understand or see the connection between throwing that food into landfill. It just never occurred to me. However, once I realized the impact, once I realized, wow, what if I took this food and deliver it to vulnerable people? It would make so much sense. It would stop this food from going to waste, and it would help people have something good to eat. And I guess 160 million meals later, it hasn't been such a bad idea. What's been so important along the way is how we've grown our programs, how we've developed, always with our impact front of mind, always with how can we add even more value. As I mentioned, because I didn't even know that food waste when I started Oz Harvest was a huge issue, nor did I understand how bad it was for the environment to throw that food away. Once I started realizing that there was both the environmental impact as well as the social, everything changed for me, because I had really started thinking, I'll just do this for a little bit till all the food I've seen has stopped being wasted, and then I'll go and do something else. Well, clearly the need is huge in Australia. Pre-COVID, there were 5 million people who need food security every year. Since the start of COVID, we're talking about another 1 million people who've lost their jobs, who for a whole lot of reasons now need food relief. Most of them don't even know how to access it, had never ever thought they would be in a position to need any kind of food support. But that has changed since COVID. And obviously the effects of COVID over the last 6 to 8 months have made such a difference also to so many people's mental health. But that is another subject completely. So looking at our programs, our core 4 pillars are food rescue, education, innovation, and engagement. And what we've realized that our biggest purpose, the why do we do this, is our purpose is to nourish our country. And we do it in those 4 ways. So food rescue is what we do every single day. We've got a fleet of 67 vehicles that go out and collect surplus food from anywhere in the food supply chain. And they take that food and deliver it to over 1,600 charitable organizations, making sure that they get that food in very real time. And that could be food that's collected from supermarkets like Woolworths, or pre-COVID from everyone in the hospitality industry, but also from manufacturers, producers, and anyone in the food supply chain. The charitable organizations that we deliver that food to cover every demographic, from elderly people to kids, to domestic women suffering from domestic violence, to foster homes, to youth off the streets, to every single age group. So we cover and support everybody, which is really hugely important. The reason we created an education pillar was because it's so important to shift and change our behavior. I mean, the real disruption is, why is all this good food going to waste? And really, why are 5 or 6 million people in Australia needing food relief? And so education became a very important part of what we do. And we have at least 5 programs that deliver educational information around sustainability, nutrition, how we eat and what we eat. We have a program called Feast that goes to school kids and teaches their teachers and the children how to live a sustainable life, how to cook nutritious, beautiful food, and how to look after our planet. And that program is beautiful. We've got a program called Nourish, which takes vulnerable people and puts them through hospitality training, shifting and changing their lives by giving them skills and the ability to go and get a job. We have a program called Nest, which goes into the charitable organizations we service, offering cooking lessons and skills around how to purchase food, how to purchase healthy food at very low cost, and how to create beautiful, sustainable food and not waste it. We've got an education program for citizens of this country, how not to waste food. That's our Fight Food Waste campaign, and teaches us that we should look, buy, cook, store. Our mantra, instead of slip, slop, slap, which is for our sun-safe education, we've got look, buy, store, cook. Look before you go to the shops, buy what you need, because you've made a list and you know what's in your cupboard and in your fridge. Cook everything that you buy and store it properly to make sure that you don't waste it. And if there are any leftovers, of course, you want to use your leftovers. Innovation is how we come up with new programs. So during COVID, for example, we absolutely reinvented ourselves. Whilst we delivered on our everyday programs, we also added so many new programs like our mobile markets going into regional and remote Australia, making sure that food reaches everybody and supporting business along the way. Like our other little business, you might have seen Juice for Good as part of our For Purpose Co, taking oranges that are ugly and different, interesting shapes and turning them into orange juice in fresh orange juice vending machines. Engagement is us with community and all the magnificent volunteers who come and work with us to help us deliver on all of our programs. But I think what is just so important is, what does good food mean to changing our mental health? Well, we know that kids in school can't concentrate if they don't have a full tummy, and they cannot learn. They do not have the capacity to sit and absorb and be involved, because their concentration isn't strong enough, because their brains aren't being fed. We also know that families, the stress that is caused by a parent that can't afford food or has to make a choice between medication or food, or a roof over their head or food, is incredibly stressful. So when they get given beautiful quality food, it means there's one less thing for them to connect and to worry about. And so we know that the value of the work that we do is absolutely fundamental to the health of those people that we deliver food to. It's the quality, it's the variety, it's by providing fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. We're changing the nutritional value that our recipients eat. But let us not also forget the important and magnificent side of the people who support us and the people who work for us, because working for purpose and getting that wonderful feeling helps their mental health. And the people who support us have have this wonderful feeling that they know that they're doing good. So generally, what we do, how we do it, is just so important. And we are just so grateful for everybody who supports OzHarvest. So thank you so much, and all the very best. Cheers, bye.
What a wonderful message. Thank you so much, Ronnie Khan, for your support towards this year's National Mental Health Month Awareness Campaign. It is greatly appreciated. As a thank you gesture, a small token of our appreciation will be posted to you. On behalf of the Mental Health Foundation Australia, we apologise for any technical issues that we've been having. I would like to re-invite Vasan Srinivasan to replay his video. Thank you very much for your patience.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Mental Health Foundation Australia, we welcome you to the 27th Event for National Mental Health Awareness Campaign, our virtual meal for mental health in partnership with Marley Spoon. I too wish to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the various lands on which we meet today. And I wish to pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. As we all know, cooking and food can bring many sense of happiness and community. Through this event, we aim to combine the joy of food and the importance of mental health. Today's event is specifically dedicated to raising funds for the Mental Health Foundation's National Helpline. Our helpline is general, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. mental health telephone helpline, which is staffed by trained individuals. As I make an Indian street food called Bhel Puri, I would like to talk to you, all of you, about our helpline. Our Mental Health Foundation helplines provides a broad and anonymous mental health advisory service specifically for those experiencing their first episode or early symptoms of mental illness. As a result of newly found stress due to COVID-19 or other reasons. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we have also extended our helpline hours from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. in order to assist more individuals feeling the mental health impact of COVID-19. The helpline is available to those of all ages and stages of their mental health journey, including parents and carers of those suffering from a mental health issue. It provides a reassuring first point of contact for many and non-discriminatory referral service for others. The MHFA has the ambition to increase its capacity to meet the current increase of demand and support services as Australians endure a time of increased tension and stress. This will represent an increased use of existing referral and information service. And this is why today's event is so important. I also highlight that the many telephone support services, such as Helpline and Kids Helpline, are unable to answer all calls to them due to lack of capacity. Our helpline will provide an opportunity to bridge this gap and provide an avenue to help address the large unmet need for early intervention in emerging mental health problems by highly trained mental health professionals. So my Indian dish is almost ready. I added lightly toasted rice bubbles, onion, tomato, grated carrot, and coriander. Now we'll be adding boiled potato, green chili, as well as some mint chutney. This is a very popular street food in India, and I hope you enjoy the cooking tonight. I would once again like to thank all of you for joining us, and also thank Marley Spoon for providing your support to a mental health fundraiser during this National Mental Health Awareness Campaign. Thank you.
What an amazing initiative and so much needed. Thank you so much, Vasan, for your leadership. Now it's time to join Philisande Dladla making the coconut and turmeric soup with Marley Spoon. Please enjoy.
Hi everybody, I hope you are enjoying tonight's virtual dinner with MHFA collaborating with Marley Spoon. So, in my box that I ordered with the unique exclusive MHFA code for fundraising for our helpline, I received some ingredients and some nice goodies from Marley Spoon. Before I get into the ingredients, I will be cooking curried seared chicken and some lamb koftas. In the box, I received some ingredients and a welcome menu and an easy how to cook, how to prep your pantry. But before we get into the cooking, for our entree, I will be preparing a soup. So come into my kitchen and watch me do it.
Thank you, Philisande. It looks delicious. And thank you for your support to MHFA. It is now time to virtually visit two beautiful sisters preparing a delicious meal of cherry tomato corn nachos. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Abby and Anika. Preparing a delicious meal of cherry tomato.
Hi everyone, we hope you're enjoying tonight's virtual dinner so far. This collaboration between the Mental Health Foundation and Marley Spoon is to help raise funds for our Mental Health 1300 Help Flash.
You've seen many different things being cooked today, so we'll dive straight into our dish.
So tonight we'll be making cherry tomato and corn nachos, which look amazing. Hopefully we can replicate that. So we've already gone ahead and cut up all our vegetables. So we've done our cherry tomatoes, our coriander, we have some beautiful corn which actually came on the cob, some spring onions, black beans, our avocado and lime, our dipping sauce, tomato powder, Mexican spice mix, and our slivered almonds, and of course our tortillas, which we'll be cutting up in order to make fresh nachos.
So we've had our vegetables cooking for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, our tomatoes looking really nice and soft. And we've also cut up our tortilla chips and put them in the oven, and they're cooking right now. So now we're going to add our chipotle and tomato stock paste. And we're also going to add our beans. So it's coming together really nicely, and the aromas are so yum. Can't wait to eat this.
So I've chopped up our avocado, added in the juice of half a lime, and I'm just going to pop some of my coriander in once I've mashed this, and that is my guacamole done. Whilst we wait for all our nachos to bake in the oven, so almost dinner time. So here are our finished nachos. We've just popped our guacamole on. They've just come out of the oven. They look super delicious and I can't wait to eat them. We really hope you've enjoyed cooking with myself and my sister Anika today. If you'd like to get $20 off your own Marley Spoon box for 4 weeks, head to the Mental Health Foundation's Instagram or Facebook pages, or head to mine or Anika's pages where you'll find the link.
Thank you, Abby and Anika, for preparing a delicious virtual meal for us. Thank you for your support to the MHFA. I'm so excited to see a huge crowd of people joining us on Zoom, and Facebook Live, and sharing your wonderful virtual meal photos with us. Thank you to Marley Spoon for their wonderful support to the community. It is now time to virtually visit Varan, who is preparing a delicious meal of laksa noodles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Varan Freestone.
We might just have to go to the Varan again there, but I'm sure it'll be nice when she prepares it. We might maybe move on and we'll come back to Varan if that's okay, but thank you. It's now time to virtually visit Pantelis's kitchen, who is preparing a delicious meal of Tex-Mex spicy beef steak. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pantelis Lupus.
Hello all, hope you're enjoying tonight's fundraising dinner in partnership with Mental Health Foundation Australia and Marley Spoon, where we're raising funds for the National Mental Health Helpline to meet the high demand in calls going to our helpline as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, with mental health issues and illnesses exacerbating. So it's such an important service that we're raising funds for today. All right, let's open this box up. So we're greeted by these recipe cards. We have our Tex-Mex spiced beef steak and our Italian tomato and bean ragu. Today we're cooking the Tex-Mex spiced beef steak. We have our ingredients for the ragu and the steak recipe, and then our cold ingredients. So we have all our ingredients unpacked. Now let's get cooking. Thanks everyone for following on today. Let's remember why we're all here today: to raise money for our National Mental Health Helpline, to meet the much needed demand for our services. All right, let's give it a try. Thanks everyone, and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Thank you, Pantelis, for the delicious Tex-Mex spiced beef steak. It looks absolutely delicious. Thank you for your support to the MHFA. Now we have for you the fantastic dancers from the Bollywood Dance School Australia to entertain us. Bollywood Dance School Australia is on a mission to share Indian culture with the Australian community through Indian performing arts and dance forms. They share the joy of dance to empower and motivate individuals to whilst enthralling audiences through performance. Please enjoy.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए।
की बर्बादी अपनी जीत जैसी लगे तो हमसे ज्यादा बर्बाद और कोई नहीं है इस दुनिया में।
बिल्लोरी निगाहों से करे है ऐसा इशारे, खिड़की के नीचे नस बेटा सीटी मारे। बिल्लोरी निगाहों से करे है ऐसा इशारे, खिड़की के नीचे नस बेटा सीटी मारे। इश्क में हुआ है थोड़ा अंधा थोड़ा बहरा, सैया मेरा हैरा गरा नथु खरा।
और लहजा हिंदुस्तानी, दिल सी तेरी आंखों में एक हलचल है तूफानी। समझे का है ऐरा गैरा नत्थु खैरा। Wissie, weil was born, als war das Gasaven. Wissie, weil was born. मस्ती के हम तो राग गाएंगे, हम खुशियाँ रब से मांग लाएंगे। बिखरे सरों से गीत बनाकर, टूटे हुए ख्वाबों को सजाकर, झूमो रे झूमो झूमरो, बुमरो बुमरो। शाम रंग बुमरो बुमरो बुमरो, शाम रंग बुमरो, ऐसी चपसे हो गाना ओ ओ बुमरो बुमरो, शाम रंग बुमरो बुमरो बुमरो, शाम रंग बुमरो, ऐसी चपसे हो गाना हो Wissie, weil was born, als das Gasaven. Wissie, weil was born, als das Gasaven. Wissie, weil was born, als das Gasaven. Wissie, weil was born, als das Gasaven.
राजा कोई सौंदर्य साबुन की टिकिया नहीं है जो तू धो धो के घस घस के फेंक डाले।
मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली, जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली। मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली, जैसे जैसे तो ईद में होली। मेरे जीवन की दशा थोड़ा रस्तों का नशा, थोड़ी मंजिल की प्यास है। बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, कसम से बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है। आज की शाम लगे पिक्चर का सीन कोई, मैं हीरो जैसा और तू हीरोइन कोई।
Thank you, Bollywood Dance School Australia, for entertaining us. How good to announce our raffle. We'll do that. Please bid, and please bid as much as you can, because an amazing 4 hours National Mental Health Generous. What we're going to do is there is a rough price on these. So the first one's a winery experience for 10 people to Stockman Wines, and you can take it whenever you like. So it will be available any time. Now we'll start at half that price. So this is for 10 people. So half that price will be 300. And what we'll do is we'll get the first person that actually types it in there. Will have the chance to win that. So the first one, raffle item, it's valued at 600. It's going for 300. If anyone wants to type in 300, please do that. And I can promise you it's an amazing experience. Goes for a couple of hours, all the wine included, 10 people. So at the moment, if someone puts down 300, that's 30 a head. And it all gets donated 100% to this amazing cause. So this is a real opportunity. So anyone for 300, we can get you to type that in the comments, please. So 300 first. We can come back to this one here if anyone wants to think about it. It is a lot of money for someone to come up with, but we can come back to it. So we've got 300. There we go. I'm just seeing in the messages. Thananda has put in 300. So $300 there. We'll go up by 50. So if anybody else wants to bid for it, it's valued at, well, maybe over 600, I'd say, but 300 with Thananda. If someone wants 350, put that in now. Otherwise, we'll take the amazing prize of 300. I think, Lucia, have you got your hand up there for 350? Or you have? Yes. So Lucia's there. Well, Lucia, well done. It's 350, and you haven't got a problem with 10 friends. You've probably got more friends than I know. So there you go. So we've got 350. The bid is with Lucia. So that's a really good bid, and she'll have 9 lucky friends with her as well. And you can take it any time as well. So this is a diamond wine experience, and it's at $350. And these are, we've got a few auction items coming up. So please bid for those. This is for our frontline. This is for an amazing cause. This is for a 24 hours National Mental Health Helpline service. So we'll put down 350, Lucia. That's going once. Haven't seen anyone else going twice. I'll just check and see if anyone has messaged through any other form. Going 3 times, Lucia. Well done. You and 9 lucky friends. And there you go. And well done there. And good money there. It goes to a great cause. We've got now, and this is a term tuition with Itsy Bitsy Chef. And I'm not sure of the value of that, but a term tuition sounds pretty good. And I love learning. So I'll actually start the bid off on this one, and I'll bid at $200 to start with. I just have got a value has just come up. The value is $300, and I'm bidding $200 for my wife Maria, who would love to do that. A term tuition with Itsy Bitsy Chef. So it's at $200 and going up by 50s as well. We'll even take we'll take 20s or anything, but I'm going to get that at a bargain, $200 for Itsy Bitsy Chef term tuition. Right after this, we've got some good auctions with some wine. You can get it at a great price. We're starting at the half price of the value. So this is a really good opportunity. So it's going once. I'm going to wrap this up quick so I get this one. So going once at $200. I feel a bit guilty, but I'll take that. Going twice at $200. Okay, sold to myself at $200. So there we go. I'm very lucky there. So that's for Maria. Now we've got a 3-pack of wine, Noisy Ritual, and they're valued at $90. So we're going to start at $45. And thank you, Noisy Ritual. $45. Urban Winery, 3-pack of wine. That's where we're starting. So you get it. We've got, and the offer there is that went off pretty quickly. believe if you can just type that in again for me, please. Sort of look off another screen here, but the Noisy Ritual Urban Winery wine, $50 we're at, and we'll go up by lots of 20 if that's all right. So if anyone has got $70, you're still getting a great bargain here. Everyone loves wine. So at the moment, it's $50 at Filisande for the 3-pack of wine. That's a great bargain, and well done for that bid. So $50 going once, $50 going twice. I wouldn't mind bidding on this one too, but I don't want to be too greedy. But $50 gone to Filisande. Well done, Filisande. It's $50 there for the Noisy Ritual wine, and we've marked that down. We've got 2 Stockman wines packs as well, and they've got 4 bottles in each and valued at $100, so $25 a bottle there. So we're starting that at $50. So here we go. That's pretty cheap, half that price. So $50. We've got the hamper on. The hamper's actually going for the raffle, but we'll do the Stockman Wines one. So Stockman Wines, 4 bottles for $50. Anyone for $50 for 4 Stockman Wines? Oh, we've got Pantelis has put in $60. Well done, Pantelis. So $60 on one of the packs of 4 wines. That's a great, good start. And that's $60. We're going once, going twice. Sold to Pantelis. Well done, Pantelis. And there's also another one as well. So we've got Tahari on Facebook has actually put in 60. We'll just check that one there as well. So all these funds, remember, it's a really, really good cause. Filisande has put in $50 on this too. All right, well done. So there we go. So we've got a couple there. If we can, we might even put in for 2 or 3 of those. I'll get Pantelis to check those, but we might even have 3 there, 3 packs. So well done. And that's the Stockman Wines 4-pack. And now we've got this raffle number 5. This is the raffle item. So someone will win this one, this raffle item, and that'll come up shortly. Filisande's written it is Tahir for $50. So I have marked that down. Thanks to Filisande. So Tahir got the Stockman Wines. And now with our raffle item, anyone who's tuned in right now has got an opportunity to win that for free. Now, this one we're going to do an auction for as well, and this is for a dinner. Now, everybody's looking forward to getting out to dinner, so we're all going to be going out for a few dinners. It's a dinner for 2 at Ananda Bhavan. So it looks like authentic South Indian vegetarian restaurant. Looks beautiful. There we go. And this is a dinner for 2. So let's start that off at I think a dinner for 2 we could safely say is at least at $80. So let's start it at $40. It's a great price to start it off. Anyone for $40 for a dinner for 2, and that's at Ananda Bhavan, $40, and well done to them for donating this as well. So looking for someone for the dinner for 2 for Ananda Bhavan. We've got $50. There you go, from Aisha Usman, and well done there, $50 to Aisha. And we'll go up by 10s. Anyone else want to bid on this one? That's a good bid. $50 going once. Oh, $60. Stephen Yin. Hello, Stephen. And $60 there from Stephen Yin. So good buy. $70 from Aisha. Well done, Aisha. Thank you. Thanks very much. And this is a great cause. So $70 for. We've got a couple other bids on Facebook, but it stands at $70 with Aisha, and that's a dinner for 2 at Ananda Bhavan. Well done, everybody. It's very generous. So, and well done to Ananda Bhavan there. So going once, going twice, and sold. Now we've got Lord Cardigan Albert Park, a dinner for 2. This looks lovely too. Lord Cardigan Restaurant, dinner for 2, which will be valued at least $80, $100. I know Lord Cardigan. So let's start somewhere. Let's start at $50. If someone's got a $50 or $50, this is a great, as you said, everyone will be going out for dinners. I'll give someone else an opportunity to bid on this first, but $50 is a great steal here. This is remember, a great cause as well. So $50 dinner for 2 voucher, Lord Cardigan Restaurant. Okay. Well, it's with, if no one else wants to put 50, here we go. We got 60 from, I'm just writing these down, but we might have to just check. Thanunda has got $60. Well done. So there you go. Then that's a really good buy. Anyone else? Can we go higher than 60? We're at 60. We'll go up by 10s or 20. We're up 70 by Stephen Yin. Well done, Stephen. I know you want to get out for dinner there. And $70 going once for the dinner for two to Lord Cardigan in Albert Park. Going twice at $70 for the dinner for two. And that is sold. There we go. Dinner for two. Well done and enjoy that dinner, Stephen. Now, our next item coming up now, which is a dinner for a family. That's great from Tasty Heaven, a family dinner voucher. So family dinner, and we've got Tahira right off the bat, $500. Oh, it's $50. $50. That's a great bid. Thank you very much. And this looks great here. Family dinner at Tasty Heaven, $50, going up by 20s. Yes, well done, Philisand. There we go. We've got, that's $70 we're at. $70 we're at for that one, for the dinner voucher from Tasty Heaven. And that's 70. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, that's Thanunda. Thanks for that, Philisand. Thanunda's at $70 there for this. $70 for the dinner voucher. Going once at $70. And valued at, well, it's going to be up near the 100. So these are all great bargains, but thanks to everyone for putting in these items as well. $70 going once, $70 going twice. And we've got Pantelis. No, that's an old message. So no, $70, 75 from Thanunda. Thanunda. That's $75 from Thanunda, and that's a good bid there. Thank you. So $75 going once. We'll take that $75. Unless you want to go to 80. Anyone for 80? We're at 75. This is a family dinner gift voucher. It's worth a lot more than 75, but a great bargain. Here we go. 80 from Tahira. Well done, Tahira. That's $80. And to a great cause here. Well done to everybody. That's $80. And again, thank you to Tasty Heaven as well. So going once at $80, going twice at $80, and sold at $80. Well done. Very well done. Now we've got another one here, which is a dinner for two again to Saravana Bhavan. I've been there, lovely place, and great people that run it as well. But this is a dinner for two at Saravana Bhavan, and we'll start at the same thing at the half price. We'll start at $50, so that's an absolute steal at $50 if you can get it for that. Anyone wants it for $50? Dinner for two, Saravana Bhavan. I know we all want to get out for dinner now, so and this is the last one. Oh no, we do have another one after this, I believe. I'll just check, but $60 from Stephen Yin. Well done, Stephen. $60 for the Saravana Bhavan dinner for two, and we'll going once, going twice, and we've got it sold. Well done, Stephen, and that sold for $60 for the dinner for two there for Saravana Bhavan. And that might be our last one. I think the wine pack we did earlier for Noisy Ritual. Yes, we did. That might be the same one. So now we're just going to announce our raffle winner. And this is thank you all for tuning in today. And thanks everyone. And of course, my beautiful MC in Lucia. Just thanks everybody today. We've got the raffle pack, and I'll just see how we've gone. This is the raffle for the the hamper. It's Harlan Gandhock. So it's drawn from everyone attending, and congratulations, Harlan, and thanks for tuning in. I mean, it's an absolute pleasure to listen to everybody today, isn't it? So well done for everybody there. And that ends our raffle. I'll just make a nice note here. And that's it. So that's it's over to you now, Lucia.
Thank you so much, Richard, my friend, and all the supporters for your generous donations to a great cause. because mental health matters. So please share your Marley Spoons pictures on our social media page and hashtag Mental Health Matters, as well as the Mental Health Foundation Australia. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's time now to join beautiful dessert with our sponsor, Marley Spoon. Please enjoy.
Well done. That's a word from we're actually going to just introduce a word from our sponsor. Before we go, a brief word from National Mental Health Month sponsor, Australian Unity, on their MindStep program. Australian Unity MindStep.
The way I felt at the time was about everything was pointless. I wasn't enjoying art. I wasn't enjoying getting under the bonnet of the car. I wasn't enjoying people because I was about as low as you could go at that point. I got a cold call letter, and it looked a little different to a lot of the other letters you normally get. It was a good letter. It had an offer of helping people to make them feel better. So I embraced this MindStep program, and it just felt terrific to know that there was somebody else there apart from family, apart from friends, who was thinking about me, and I looked forward to the sessions we had. I feel so much more positive today than 2 years ago in the middle of that deep, deep depression. The MindStep program was tremendously significant in getting me there.
As we come to the close of our dinner event, we'd like to thank Jonas Tobias from Marley Spoon, Ronnie Khan, AO from Oz Harvest, Christina Chia, Philisande Diladla, Pantylus lupus, Abby Srinivasan, Aneka Srinivasan, Varan Freestone, Nithya Viswanathan, and our sponsors, the Department of Health and Human Services, Victoria, the DHHS, Australian Unity, Vic Health, Mental Health Victoria, and all patrons, directors, staff, volunteers and attendees who joined us today. Have a wonderful evening and God bless you all.